Ooh, let me blink. Those can go. I guess we'll go ahead and knock these out. Yeah. But once we get our upgrades. So he'll do that. And you can get that one. All right. The problem is we don't have a way to get to these. So we'll go boop. Bring it up to 13. Hey, Spectre, how are you doing today? I guess we have to. We can probably get one more up if need. We want to keep it against the walls for now. Those. Good. Still playing you some Caesar, or you playing you some Manor Lords? Or something new? Oh. All right, so you're going out with Pharaoh again. Ooh. Here. Workers don't need their stuff. Yeah, thankfully I have a good habit of saving frequently in a lot of stuff. The bad thing is, if I get sucked into a game, I have a bad habit of not saving. Old Pharaoh, new bugs. All right, so we got all our workers up. Now we just need food to get them up. Okay, all right. Boys, I heard you. Well, let's go there. Let's everybody ready for a fight. Let's do it. Just got to get our. Here comes the workers. Oh, and one late to the party, Hunter. Or is it actually? Is it a fighter? What are you called?
Predators are
Soldier.
in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Brr. Right, we'll let you for now do that. As soon as all this is gone, we'll need to um, not let them collect food. Balance the game, made some things easier to manage, and added a bunch of new mechanics. Oh. Oh, all right. Get some easy. God, that still didn't get you. I guess in all fairness, I should get the weaker ones upgraded. Technically. All right, soldiers, let's go. Where do I zigzaggy? No, we'll just go in right here and say good luck, soldiers. They're good. They're ready. Where am I? Okay. I want y'all right there. We go. Get them.
Nest.
That's right. You were the chosen 13. The workers age. Wait. The workers age from 50 to 60 because the middle game falls apart after 25 years. Migrants get over 50. All right. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't you be rewarded for having a healthy population? That means you're doing a good job. Okay, so that's got all those. Now we just need to start walking them back. Let's see. That would make that a 10, 11. Oof. Hmm. All right. We'll just see. Let's clear out this side, shall we? All right. Maybe I should invest in a few more workers. Well, no, I don't think I can, actually. Yeah, I can.
Predators are loose in the nest.
We got this. Ah! Ooh, we lost one. Okay, so we only lost one, but we instantly had an egg ready to go. We can do a solution of stopping the water source to your town. Yeah, that seems... Yeah. That doesn't seem quite right. Those two. Yeah, and then this, and that's going to get those to 11. Well, you to a 10. Unless I spread it out more. Uh, eh, let's do like that and get, well, we can get at least one more. Let's take a, you lost quite a bit, dude. That's okay. You drop down to a 10, 8. Sorry, so I got you back up a little bit. This will get you up another one. Augustus remake mod. Okay. Ah, that's what I forgot to look in that drawer for. I meant to do that the other day to see which Caesar it was that I. Oh wait, no. I was right. The whole point of coming over here was to get this. Worst thing is, I can't remember how many levels we needed to play before we get our above ground, you know, instead of just being an enclosed rotting-ish log. I still remember the glory as a kid growing up with these, playing the sim at the first time. It's like, oh, we get to take over, you take over the yard, then you go into the house. Then if you actually can win, you just see the people, the parents, the kids, and I think the dog or something running out of the house as the ants take over, which was glorious. Technically, I can put the workers up here too. Bring everybody in. Get them up here. The sooner we get this home, the sooner we move on. I was actually, Spectre, it made me remember, because I know you play, think of you, because I remember we've mentioned these games in the past, the Sengoku, like the old school one. There was a demo I tried. It was not bad, but it was only a demo for the combat. It wasn't the whole thing of a new game they're working a group is working on. And it's pretty much, city builder, fighter, all that, but I guess you would call it voxel graphics. It looks like that's like it's one of the new styles, is having a your base game where it looks like either a board game, city builder, whatnot, and then when you go into combat, it's voxel style. I guess voxel is a bit maybe easier to make. I don't like using that term, make. Kingdoms and Castle. That was the one where you build the city and the dragons would come by. Let me look. I got a second while they farm food. Castle. Yep, that's the one. Okay. These Caesar like, huh? Okay. So we can up you, because we don't want weak ones. We want them at least tier 1. There's actually an old school, I wouldn't say old school group of games, an older type of game that I first got into when I first started trying to make videos and whatnot. The like the esports kind of thing. Got a new played a demo for one of those that just came out to early access. It was actually, the way it worked was actually kind of interesting. So you run a MOBA thing, training the people, time management. When it comes to the actual, like say my team versus your team, it turns into almost an auto battler board game. But if anybody, whenever there's a team fight, it turns into a deck builder. And all the people are, well, like me and you, like if we were on a team, we'd be the artist renditioning, hand drawn, that kind of stuff. But when it comes to like me controlling my MOBA character is voxel based. Oh, Nova Roma. I've got that on my watch list. I'm hoping the Steam Fest will have some nice, lovely demos for us on that. All right. Should I go? I guess I could punch into here, but I bet that's going to be, the rough fight there. Because Nova Roma, if I remember, that's the one where you kind of build out and stuff fights. Like one of the big things they showed on Nova Roma was what, like the 3-headed Hydra that's like huge. And there was other big boys too, of course. Was Nova Roma the the city that was a pure city builder with the really interesting water mechanics. I fix I can look after I deal with these.
The larvae must be protected.
There we go. All right. While they harvest that food. Aroma. Okay, yeah, Nova Roma was the pure city builder one that has the really cool water mechanics that was like their latest update. Was showing how the some of that where's the one I was thinking? Let me look at my wish list while we collect the not Norland. Rome, take a look at Roman Triumph Survival City Builder. That's the one I was thinking you were meaning. Should have like some Roman soldiers with a three-headed Hydra-ish thing for an icon. That's what I was thinking you were between those two. Because they got like kind of similar feeling. So I could go one higher here and here. Yeah, but that's why I was getting those two mixed up. Got that. We won't be able to upgrade, but how are we looking on? So yeah, that's not gonna, well, 10, 11, 12, gotcha. And then this will pump 1 point into that. This upgrade will finish this one off no matter what. You finish the, okay. So other than these two, we should get it taken care of. All right, so we got that. Let's let them join up here. All right, let's, just in case we want to build up here, come in like that. Right now, I think we're into the point where no food, you kill. And I'll turn that on and off per room. If I remember.
There are intruders in
The
colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Oh, there's fixed to be enough food. Don't you worry. All right. They can do that. We can bring the worker drones in here. Actually, you know what? We're not going to worry about the worker drones being in here. We'll let the warriors take care of it. Or soldiers. They got nothing better to do. Actually, I just got through. I think the video is already up right now. I actually had fun making a video for a new demo the other day, Kaiser Punk. That was actually kind of fun. An alternate 20th century. Basically, the war never ended. Was it World War II by the machines they were using? And basically, because the peace diplomats and everything got killed on the way, there was no truce. So pretty much every country kind of collapsed. I mean, every country in the world collapsed economically because they couldn't afford to keep the war going. They couldn't keep, paying for everything. But it has that same, you've got your city map where you build. Welcome, Kashmir. Can a person with arachnophobia play this? You may. Let me show you, actually. So if you or the person with arachnophobia gets this, if you cannot handle it in the options before you even start, there's an arachnophobia mode here where I think this one puts like a, if you have it all the way down, nothing. And then as you move it up, I want to say there's a hat involved until, you know, you get to the end where instead of a hat, you know, a little bitty hat with a, on a big old spider, eventually instead of just, you know, the legs hanging out, you just see like hats running around kind of thing. But they do have the arachnophobia mode in case someone has that said issue. And if we get to one of the outer world maps, because I restarted because of how long it's been since I played, I will play with that to show it off. One, because I'm curious of how big a hat it is, and two, in case, you know, anyone has that issue, they can then see and judge on their own. But yeah, was it Kaiser Punk? That was, oh, we're full. You could, like, you had your normal city builder, think Anno style, because you got, you know, different groups, but you don't have to walk the people up. You can build regular thing for laborers or fancier houses for, say, technicians. You didn't have to walk them up. They still had their different needs, but then, you know, you train your troops there in military and whatnot, but there's a world map like you would see in Crusader Kings or anything like that, where you'll move your armies around on there too. Go, that'll go. All right. Now we're going to sit on food. I think the demo was actually, I played for almost 2 hours and didn't reach the end of the demo. And then I was like, I got to stop. This is going to be too long. All right, so we got to go in this way. All right, let's bring the soldiers back. Let's punch into here. Pull up. Can we? Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's not going to be enough to reach those. I thought it would be enough to... Oh, well. That's not bad. I could... Since I play a little bit of everything, I actually can... Well, I got a good idea. Let me put it that way. I don't have an amazing idea of it. Oh, no, don't. Okay. As I fixed to say, I do play a lot of stuff. There's some stuff I don't get around to.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Yep, I was right. There was going to be a lot. Come on, get them. Get them. Y'all, we're almost fully upgraded. There's 18 of y'all. I don't believe in a fair fight. Those there. Because I fixed say, what was one of the last ones? And I didn't even get far enough in it to see if it had one. I almost said Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Grounded. I don't know if that one even had an arachnophobia mode. I know a lot of the survival games, pretty much almost all of them, do not. I know that for sure. Oh, we're full on food again? What a lovely issue to have for the hive. I know even some of the games, I do admit too also, Kashmir, some of them I wouldn't consider their arachnophobia modes really arachnophobia modes. It's like, we just put funny makeup or something. That's, because I think the first time it ever hit me when playing games was, ooh, I'd say a good 20 years ago. one of my good friends, she could not play when Warcraft was, World of Warcraft was the huge thing. She could not play it, and she couldn't play before that EverQuest. She bought them, she enjoyed it, and within a couple hours, she had to quit both because she had arachnophobia and could not, there's so many spiders and whatnot that she could not handle it. And of course, those you can't do anything about. Like the Diablo franchise, can't do anything about. Well, pretty much any kind of I guess you'd looter shooter style game, and that's they're not going to. That's not going to cut it. Really wish we could have gotten that up, but still, 20 fully upgraded ants. That's not bad. I'm tempted to let's dig that out and do one more. I just want to see if these will let him get up all the way pretty much instantly. And it looks like that's going to be a yes. Yep. Okay. I was just curious. So to get this, we'd have to punch a hole in there. And this doesn't really give enough. To justify it. Okay. All right. All you warrior or soldiers over here. Now, I'm curious, if you don't mind me asking, Kashmir, how about some of these alien games? Does that still... How bad is that on someone with arachnophobia? And this is an honest curiosity question. Or is it one of those that depends on how close to one it looks? You're not in a pheromone state, are you? No. I'd never actually thought about with a whole bunch of these sci-fi survivals and other stuff coming out, because that could be kind of iffy. Because you can definitely tell if it's supposed to be a spider model, even though it's not technically a spider.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Oh, we got this. They're not even going to have a chance. All right, but I want to cut that loose. I want to make sure we have finagling room. But then again, I bet we're not going to hit a spider in this until we get an above ground map. So everybody's good. We've got the food. All right. Before we're going, let me make sure I got all my upgrades, because this is probably going to be a rough fight. I'm curious. Oh, never mind. I was thinking that was the queen. That was where we store food. Okay. Well, at least we've got more than enough food stored to instantly pay for new warriors. All right. Let's get that. Oof. Yeah, let's just one hole. I want y'all closer to this side. As soon as they punch a hole through that rotted wood, we're going in.
Predators are loose in the nest.
And none of y'all hunt food. The
ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen.